Welcome to Genesis of Relationships, where you bring peace and passion into your relationships, whether it's at home or at work or with your children or whoever it is. Use these lessons to bring peace and passion into your relationship. We are now in chapter 11 of Genesis. Yes, we are moving forward. You understand how deep every single letter, every single word is. We just skip like a whole lot of Noah and all the middle bit, but I just want to provide powerful messages for you that you can listen to them for 5 minutes and energize up and use them as part of your life. All right, we are now in verse number 31 of chapter 11. Listen very carefully, because just a few verses later, we hear about God coming to Abraham and telling him to leave his land. But the story actually starts with his father and Terach takes Abraham his son and Lot, the son of Haran, who is his nephew, and Sarai, who is Abraham's wife, and goes with them to Ur-Kasdim, a place called Ur-Kasdim, in order to go to the land of Canaan, which is going to be Abraham's promised land in a few verses' time. When he goes out with them from Ur-Kasdim to go to Canaan, and they come to a place called Haran, and they dwell there. The next verse. And the days of Terach were 250 years, and Terach died in Haran. It wasn't Abraham that started the journey to the promised land. It wasn't the promised land yet. It was just the land of Canaan. But it was his father Terach. His father Terach left Ur-Kasdim. He had a vision. Whether it was a godly vision or not, I don't know. But he had a vision that he wanted to leave his land and go to the land of Canaan. But what happened, and what's the key to success in our life? What happened was he stopped and he dwelled in a different place called Haran. He stopped his journey and he became comfortable. He stayed there. He dwelt there, and he ended up dying there. How many of us have a vision of the promised land, whatever that may be, and along the way, we take everyone with us, our husband, our wife, our children, everyone with us, but we stop along the way. We lose sight of the vision. We become comfortable where we are. Now that may be physical, that may be financial, may be emotional as well. Maybe I have a vision that me and my spouse have real peace in our home, and we leave on that journey. We invest, and we even do counseling sessions with Rav Natan, but then somewhere along the way we get comfortable. We just stop. We rest in Haran, and we end up dying there rather than reaching the land of Canaan, the promised land. You know, in the temple, in order for the Kohanim, the priests, to get up to the altar, there was a ramp that they would walk up. We ask, why not steps? Makes sense. They would step their way up to the altar. Why does it have to be a ramp? The deep lesson is like this. On a ramp, you can't stop. On a ramp, if you stop, you move backwards. In life, if we don't keep moving forward, if we don't keep moving forward on our vision towards our promised land, if we stop and become comfortable and okay about not reaching our end goal, then we die there. Sometimes we can be revived, but often we get so comfortable halfway there, halfway up the ramp, that we actually don't even stay neutral. We trickle back. If any of you have got inspired sometime to invest in your relationship, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to learn Bible with my spouse once a week. I'm going to sit down and play a game with my child 3 times a week. I'm going to go out on a date with my spouse once a week, whatever it is. And you've stopped working on that vision, you've stopped on that ramp, it's It's time to turn the engine on again. It's time to get inspired. It's time to reach your promised land, because no one wants to die halfway.